Hey folks, I'm walking home from a shift. I made a TikTok about a week ago and uploaded it, or tried to. It didn't work, and I've been trying to upload it every once in a while ever since, and it always fails. And so today I have opened the app and I thought I was uploading. I saw another prompt. Yeah, it did say try uploading again, and I was like, yeah, that's what I do. So I tried, and but I don't see it uploading anymore. So now that I don't have it hanging over me, this video trying to upload, it's like, well, let's start from scratch. Let's make a new one. That's why it's been so long since I've made something new, about a little over a week, because I've been trying to upload something for about a week now, and it just hasn't been working. And I wasn't going to make something new until I uploaded this old one, because that old one was just hanging over there, right? But now it's not hanging. Now it's not hanging over there, so it's interesting. There's a church up here. I think I remember going to an event to this church. Interesting. Fascinating. Way back in the day. Probably over 10 years ago. I got this hat. I think I might have shown it in a previous video, but I'm out wearing it now, because these things are meant to be seen. Ooh, it's cold. I haven't gotten any volunteer opportunities since I asked from this organization, but at least I've put it out there. Hey, you can send me stuff. I'm ready now. Did my 2 hours today. I'm walking home from that. Bus that was supposed to come around a minute from now got delayed or canceled or something, because now it's going to be like 30 minutes from now minus 25 minutes from now, pretty much. Maybe 30, I don't know. Either way, since it's so delayed, I figured I'd just get going. Visited my brother. He was not too far from where I was working. We talked a bit, and then I wanted to go, and that's one of the things about not having a car in a place where public transportation is, what it is here in this area, is that you can't really just go whenever unless you're willing to walk or wait. And I'm more of a walker. I didn't think about it till after I left. I was like, oh man, I guess this is going to be a bit of a wait for the bus, so I might as well keep walking until I get it. It's kind of a change of pace. I'm not going to do anything useful. I've noticed in my walkings, I see the sidewalks like kind of icy in some places, and slippery. I've slipped a few times. I don't think I've fallen yet since getting back here. But I've definitely slipped a couple times at least. And I look at that, and then I look at the roads right next to the sidewalks, and they are clear. I would show you here, but right now we're in a good spot. Sidewalks and roads are both clear. But those locations where it's slippery, and the sidewalks slippery, roads clear, super clear. And there's your priorities, right? And there's a part of me who wants to be bitter and angry about that, justifiably, but also I know that before I knew about this issue and the extent of it and the things causing it, I would be like, yeah, who cares about the sidewalks? The cars, the roads are most important, and a lot of people still think that way. But they think that way because there aren't people telling them, no, it's actually bad, and here's why, in a way that doesn't make them shut down, So we need more people out there talking about the issue, talking about global warming, climate change, what the causes of it are. Mostly that's electricity and transportation, and the fact that our utility is providing us electricity at the expense of our future. We should be pissed off about that, the fact that people are driving up and down for things that do not help our future, but for short-term pleasure and goals and things like that, should make us angry. Like all the people I'm seeing driving now, I bet zero or close to zero are actively working on deep decarbonization. And we shouldn't be happy about that. Just now, to change it, you have to start actually being unhappy and not internally, not bottled up, but like vocally, expressively talking to people about it. And that can change things. One thing that came to my mind earlier was that, like, because people in this country are so, like, rare to get together and do something, like, together as a group or an organization, you know, when they're not told by some rich person to, you know, I'm going to hire 10 people to do this, but to do it on their own because they want to do it, that's so rare that if you just get like 6 people doing something, you can make an incredible impact. You know, there were some folks I worked with, some vegans out in the Seattle area, and they came together. They had events where they showed, you know, what's going on in factory farms on the screen over at, you know, food markets and stuff like that. And they did other things, you know, they did some stuff for PETA, you know, things like that. And they did all these things. And this was like the Seattle area, you know, animal rights folks. That was them. And if you're aware of it, it's because they did the work, you know? And it was just again, like 6 people pretty much, give or take. So I suppose I'm trying to say, you know, these things that might bother you, you might be like, oh, I'm not going to affect it, so I'm not going to do anything about it. Better is just be on the lookout, try and find people who are also concerned about it, and then put some work in towards it. Now, if I wasn't, again, I still don't know, talking about putting work towards it, I haven't done this yet. I still don't know yet whether it's legal for me to walk in the street as a pedestrian. I feel like it should be, but that is something that I might want to do. I would be much more likely to do it if I wasn't on probation and had a better idea. But even if I didn't have a better idea but wasn't on probation, I'd be more willing to do it. I don't like feeling like, hold on a sec. See, this is what I got to work with on the right side. And this is what the cars get on their right side. And the left side's over there. And then, of course, the sidewalk for the left side over there is over there. Now, this is what I have to work with as a pedestrian. Now, these lazy, inconsiderate, cruel, and unthinking people are out there just going, you know, about their business. And it's not ideal. So anyway, let's try and do something better. Let's be better. Anyway, I've hit 9 minutes. I'm over time. Let's go. Bye.